All right. Today we are going to be working on our knife skills, our salad preparation, and also our salad dressing making skills. We're going to start off by doing our batene potatoes, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to do a small dice on some onions, and then we're also going to finish up with a finely chopped parsley. So we're going to get started on that now. All right, so we're going to start the batene of our potato. It has been peeled, it has been washed and peeled and then rinsed off again. We have our chef knife here. Just going to go ahead and trim off those uneven ends. This potato looks like it's been through some things. Okay. It was a very beautiful knife. I cannot get over using fresh knives. I love it so much. All right. So again, our batene is going to be a 1/4 inch by a 1/4 inch by 2 inches, as opposed to a julienne, which is 1/8 of an inch by 1/8 of an inch by 2 inches. So what we're going to do is we're going to use our little measure tool here just to measure out about 2 inches at a time. That is about 2 inches. Just going to do a cut straight down here. Going to measure out another 2 inches, and that is about a straight cut here. All right. We have our potato here. It's nice and squared off. We have our 2-inch width. Is that what we have? Yes, we have 2 inches this way. So we need it to be 1/8 of an inch. Excuse me, 1/4 of an inch. So I have my 1 inch mark right here, a 1/4 inch mark right about there, and I am just going to cut straight down. I'll go ahead and do it again. I'm going to go again, line it up. I could get rid of these irregular pieces. We got a batene. Gonna go ahead and do the other part of the potato. About 2 inches this way. All right, we're going to be attempting to do our small dice on our onion. Hello, onion. We got the root here. Root intact. I'll go ahead and just get rid of that top end there. And here we have our root end again, right down the center. All right, our onion is nice and clean. So we are going to go ahead and we're going to use the tip of our knife. All right. See if we can get another cut in there. We're aiming for about 3, I say. Four. And guess what? 5. Got 5 cuts. Now we're going to go straight down, just like that. All right, we're now going to chop our parsley. So right now we're just taking the stems off. I could use a knife, but they're not necessarily all lined up the right way, so, or all aligned, I should say. So I prefer to just pick them off with my fingers. All right. So we have our parsley here, absolutely beautiful. When I chop my parsley, I actually start a little bit like this, just to kind of get the bulk of the parsley down. And once it's not so poofy, I can kind of get a little bit more confident with my speed. You can see both parts that need to be. So get this way, that's situation, get a little fluffy together, really together. All right. And there we have it. Our finely chopped parsley. That's a mighty fine job, if I do say so myself. Alright, we're going to be making our basic vinaigrette for our mescaline salad. You gave us white vinegar. I'm actually going to be eating this, so I'm going to be using apple cider vinegar instead. The recipe calls for 1 fluid ounce of vinegar, which is about a tablespoon. I take a tablespoon shot of this every day, so I kind of got the sizing down. All right. It's asking for a little bit of salt and a little bit of black pepper. I like my things packed with black pepper. I feel like there's a lot of underrated flavor in black pepper. And then a pinch of salt. And we are just gonna go right in, get that all nice and mixed up together, make them all friendly with each other. I also like to add a little bit of honey to my vinaigrettes, but that's just to kind of keep it a little bit more permanent for the sake of this demonstration video. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna drizzle in my oil here. Look at that, one nice homogeneous color. This vinaigrette. So what we're gonna do is for our mescalin salad, we're actually gonna go right in. We're gonna take our greens. I had a bit of a oops in the kitchen, so my mescalin has actually frozen and withered away. So instead, I'm going to be using spring mix. I'm gonna put about a cup of greens in there. Now we're dealing with ready-to-eat food, so you want to make sure that your hands are properly gloved. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to toss this lettuce around very gently with my 2 spoons. Gonna move this out of the way and grab my favorite presentation plate here. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna grab our greens and put them on the plate. Got some beautiful blueberries here that we're gonna use in our salad. Those are gorgeous. Want height. It's a little harder to get height once you've dressed a salad if you've overdressed it. If it keeps sinking, that's a good indicator that your salad is a bit overdressed. And that usually causes it to arrive fashionably late to the table. Right. So we have that. We have our walnuts here, which have toasted. Our walnuts have a beautiful brown, nutty color and smell to them. I'm going to go ahead and put that on there. And lastly, it looks like we also have some blue cheese crumbles. I couldn't seem to find the recipe where the blue cheese belonged, so I'm assuming it's for the salad, mostly because I'm a sucker for some blue cheese and blueberries. So I'm just going to get some of this out of here. Not too much, because blue cheese can be a bit overpowering. Okay, and there you have it. Beautiful mescalin salad. All right. Finally, we will be working on our caprese salad. We have our fresh aromas. We've got our mozzarella. Okay. So The mozzarella I have here, I have two slices that are actually about the same size of the Roma tomato if I slice it horizontally. Is that horizontal? Vertically. So I'm going to go ahead and just square off the ends of these tomatoes. I like that piece. I'm going to cut that off too. Now I'm going to go ahead and slice these tomatoes. Okay, I think what else I'm going to do is see if I can get this mozzarella down some. I'm actually going to cut these in half. And now we can assemble. Perfect, beautiful. We'll take our olive oil here. Wish I had something with a little more color. I'm gonna add a pinch of salt. Nice little hit of salt there. Gonna add a dash of pepper. And we don't have basil. I'm just gonna add some beautiful parsley to the plate. And take our tissue, clean off around the edges. And there you have it.